Morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Fingers crossed technology works today because yesterday was one thing after another. Nothing was different all day. We were technologically challenged.
I'm like, where's Mars? Who knows?
I know. I did not knit anything yesterday.
Oh, no.
I number one, trying to get my house together because I was talking yesterday about I know you get this, bag lady syndrome.
Yes.
And I had so many bags in my car.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, all right, I'm taking them all inside. And then I purchased some things for my trip, and all of a sudden I can't find it. Like I purchased, which I never do this, a travel toothbrush.
Yeah.
A travel water flosser, things that I always wish that I have. I'm like, I'm just going to buy them and I'm going to keep them in my travel case.
Yeah.
I couldn't find that box.
Oh, no.
And the housekeeper came, and I now, let's just say, first world problems, I have a housekeeper, right? That is the one thing I did for myself. When I opened the store, I didn't pay myself, but I had someone clean my house. Because I don't know about you guys, I hate cleaning my house.
For sure.
It is not joyful. Hi, Lois. Oh, thanks, Deb. So then I'm like, where did the housekeeper put it somewhere? And then I'm like, you have a million bags. So I took all the bags and just stuck them in my walk-in closet, right? And so now I need to clean that up. And then I don't know if this happens to you guys, but I like to believe my mom sends me messages. Yeah. So as I'm laying in bed, this thought pops into my head. It's in your car. Now, why in the world would I take the box of stuff to go on a trip and put it in my car? So this morning I went out. It was in my car.
It was in the car?
It was in the car.
Oh, my God.
So I was so grateful. Number one, thanks. Shout out, Mom, for telling me where it was. But I'm like, because I thought, I'm going to have to rebuy all this stuff, right?
Moms always know where
everything is.
I
love it. I love it. Love it. Dottie, so nice to see you. So happy to see everyone this morning. So I was like, shout out, Mom. Came through in a pinch when I was like, where is it?
Good morning, Remy.
Hi,
and
Remy.
Sierra.
And Sierra.
Can't forget the mom.
No. So that's what I did. So I haven't knit, but I really, Crystal wants to see how I'm packing. So I'll do a video of what I packed for my trip so you guys can see. And I'm packing a suitcase in a suitcase. So yeah. Pam, I know Pam will like this. I found out my son paid for us to have a checked bag. So I'm like, there's no use. I have just paid more money to have a checked bag from here to Europe to Asia. So there's no use buying a bag. It would have been cheaper just to buy a bag in Asia and then come home with it. But now I have to schlep on the Eurostar, a big suitcase by myself. And I'm going to tell you, those porters don't help you.
Oh, dear.
So you're schlepping your big suitcase up narrow stairs, and then you just tuck them in, hoping no one takes your suitcase.
Oh, boy.
Because there's not room. I guess there's room if you're 6'10" to put it up at the top, but I'm not.
See Jilda's comment.
Jilda, I like your thinking on that. Jilda says, if you clean your house, you deprive someone of income that could be helping them. Thank you. Because my housekeeper actually does clean houses for a living, 2 houses a day. 5 days a week. But she's like, it really helps her family. So thanks, Jilda. I love that. Jilda, how are you feeling? Poor Jilda. Why don't you show them something, talk about what you've been knitting while I go get us some water.
Will you grab what I'm knitting?
Yeah.
It's in the white and green Starbucks bag inside the other bag. Yeah. You guys also saw the picture I posted of my project in process, and I got some feedback that people thought I was making something with a purple circle in it. It's a tank top. I was trying to lay it out so you guys could see the pieces in process. So I have made a lot more progress on it. So if Daniel brings it out, we will see it. We got these super cute dryer balls. Love the little kitty cats on it. Eileen walked in yesterday and there was a purple heart one on top, and she's like, you just had to put this here for me, didn't you? I said, yes, I did.
Oh, she bought the purple heart one?
Even though I didn't actually put it there that day for her, but it was pretty funny. I'm like, yeah.
And Karen changed out our flowers. All right. Okay, is this from Starbucks?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh, I thought there'd be a Starbucks logo on it.
It was a Minecraft
you guys,
theme.
Susan is knitting a sweater. This girl, I know, but I
Don't
love
get
it
carried
for
away.
you.
It's not a sweater.
But look how tiny it is.
Well, it's going to stretch a lot. And I did
No,
your
I
thing.
mean, tiny yarn.
I'm doing negative ease on the top for you.
Okay, good. And then are you going to change your needle or are you going to add stitches?
I don't know. I'm almost at the point where I have to try it on before you leave so you can tell me where I want to
I think you should add stitches.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because you're better off with the same needle for you. Hi,
Yeah.
Joyce. Joyce, we haven't forgot that we need to call you today. We were so busy yesterday.
So this is that Marilyn?
Marilyn?
Or Marianne? Marilyn?
Marilyn.
I always call it the wrong one. It's got the little sparklies in it.
Don't think Gilligan's Island. Think Marilyn Monroe because of the paillettes.
It's not sparkling in this light on the camera, but all those little blips there are the paillettes. And I'm having so much fun with this. I got a whole bunch of knitting done while my sister drove.
Let me do this. Does that help? This is a subtle sparkle, this one.
Yeah.
This is white with like a pinky peach. Oh my gosh.
Still stuck at home with the sling. Oh my goodness.
Poor girly. I love it. Hi, Sandy. Oh, too bad you guys couldn't day trip up here. That would be fun.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Then she could see the store in real life.
Yeah. So that is my project. I'm about 3 inches past the bag.
Yeah. Oh, this will be great on you. I think once we figure out what the increases you're comfortable with, and you'll make it just a little A-line, like how I used to do mine.
It's got lace down on the bottom, so we have to math that into it, but
Perfect.
I'm like, I got to figure out when to start increasing a little bit and look at the pattern.
Probably a little bit soon, because you want to do it really gradual, and then you can let me know what your lace repeat is, and I'll tell you.
Because I'm supposed to do like 5 inches and then start the lace, and I'm like, there's no way that's going to be tall enough for my torso.
No, because you are very long-waisted. All right. I am trying to figure out what yarns I'm bringing. I'm bringing 2 projects, one with Surrey alpaca. I'm only bringing enough to basically knit to where I could hang it on the machine. So instead of just bringing 1 project, I'm bringing 2 projects. I think only 2 skeins of each one. I'm really trying to be like minimal because a lot of time I bring all the yarn and I never knit it. So I'm like 2 balls of each. That's enough to get me going. Deb would like to know, what size needle are you on?
6.
Oh, boy, that looks tiny.
It does look tiny. And I did wash and dry my swatch. And when it was wet, I was like, holy moly, this thing grew so much. Mm-hmm. But by the time it dried, it had come back to gauge. I was not on gauge until it was washed and dried.
Wow.
I was on gauge with a 7, but not after it was washed. I had to go back to the 6 swatch. So this one, you definitely want to wash and dry it all the way.
Jan says her roses are budding. Jan, you're in Georgia? I feel like you're in Georgia. Maybe not, but we'll say the South. New fenced garden space. Beds are almost ready. I love that. Hi, Deb. Hi, Kelly. I love that you're watching us. Maybe, you know what I think? One of your videos, you should do Marilyn again, because now you'll have a sample.
Progress, yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Melanie's baseball hat is like my vest. Yeah. Instant gratification. It is really cool. We will be teaching a class on that, one on Zoom, one in the store, when I get back. That's what I'm going to say. All right. I'm excited. I need to pick a pattern for my Surrey because I decided I swatched and I'm going to find a pattern that matches it. Yeah. That's a smarter way of doing it.
It is. And there's a way on Ravelry, if you guys don't know, to search by what your gauge is.
Yep. So we're going to do that. Thank you, Claudia. I'll be talking about that. Hello, Spinglets. I love your name. So fun. Thanks for watching us. I love it. Oh my gosh. I love all the hats Melanie's making.
They're so cute.
That makes me want to knit one on my trip, but I'm like, do I have time? Maybe I can knit one beforehand because I don't currently have a hat, and I like that stylishness of it.
And that's a 1-ball project, potentially.
It is. And I could knit it on the airplane. Yeah. Or before then, one day. Yes, that sounds great.
I am back.
Susan's back.
I had a nice visit.
The funny thing is, she was only gone for 2 days.
I know.
But it makes a difference. Yeah. Susan and I have this flow of our videos that she knows what she has to do. I know what I need to do. And we're training our other girls to learn what their roles are. So it's it'll be fine-tuned by the time I come back.
Ted, can I come to your house? I love your enthusiasm.
Oh, hey, Lizette. So nice to see you. Love it. All right, let's talk about what we have going on today. We are only 3 days away from giving away the grand prize, which is valued at more than $200. If you guys want to know, if you haven't watched our video this month, I will tell you a little bit about it. And if you have, you get to hear it again. So this is one of our fall in love with yarn boxes, inspired by this beautiful fabric I purchased in Paris last year. Art Yarns out of New York dyed this beautiful merino cloud. This is one of what we call a chameleon yarn, and it's up really well in a sport, DK, and worsted fashion. There's over 400 yards per skein, 437 around. We also have a coordinating skein of the same colorway, but a different dye technique. This is an ombre. This is a variegated, so it's going to knit up totally different. We have a beautiful coordinating skein of merino cloud in color number 328, this beautiful dark teal. The yarn together is just under 1,000 yards. We also have this beautiful gift thing that has a knits that fit. I swear by these. Once you guys understand them, you are going to try on your clothing so much more often, because really it takes like 2 minutes to get on and 2 minutes to get off. Before, when you were stringing it on to a piece of yarn and trying it on and then stringing it back, that'd be like 20 minutes. I wasn't even trying things on. We have beautiful elastic bracelets, which this is the only way that you can get them. I'll show you, because people are like, you never show what's on the inside. I want some things to be a surprise.
They've already seen it when I did the video.
But here is 2 of the bracelets. When I go to trade shows, I'll buy bracelets that I think are just so beautiful, and then we use them for future things. But look at how cute they go with that. You're going to get a jade precious stone bracelet, which has elastic. So that's what I like about these. No matter what your wrist size is, it's going to fit. I mean, within reason, right? And you will have a 1 full page of pattern suggestions, either 400 or 800. We have knitting, we have crochet. And just for fun, we threw in 2 patterns. I'm going to let Susan talk about them while I get the others together. These are 2 patterns that could be done. And Karen put it up, which, shout out Karen. I just love that she knows we're doing things and it's perfect.
Because she's always watching us.
She is. This is one of my patterns.
That is Effortless Arrow, which you could do the front in one skein and the back in the other skein and use the beaded silken sequins on it. That would be very, very pretty. We also have the Evening Glow poncho. You have a choice of a short row shawl collar neck, or I believe it's an I-cord on the other one.
I-cord?
Yeah. And you have enough to do either project in the prize yarn.
Yep, I was thinking Claudia knitted Effortless Arrow. She's one of the ones that tested the pattern. Maybe you can post it in the collective. I know this is crazy, but this is what I had to design it out of this colorway, which I think is crazy, but I still love it. But if you want a little more subtle, you do the same color in both, and it's really stunning.
Gorgeous.
You could do it all in merino cloud. I love the same color in beaded silken sequins. This is more contrasty, and I think Cindy Pert put the beaded silken sequins on the back. There's plenty of options. We have more than 200 patterns on Ravelry, currently 203, which one of the things I'm excited about when I go to my work trips is I'm going to be working on designs, because I have challenged Natique that we were going to design 12 new designs this year. I think it's actually going to be more, because we've already done 2. I have that 3rd one, the exclusive. Anna's going to do a pattern for us. I think we may use one of her patterns. But lots of fun things. Oh, thank you, Joyce. All right. So the next on the list of fun things is we always give away a prize a day. And I think it's fun. I want to share the joy with everyone. This is a gift from our Natique's Peep, Devin, with his new yarn company called Hella Good Yarn. I mean, if you've met Devin, his energy is just so good, and I just love this whole thing. This is 2 single skeins of Lamborghini, which is really pretty. Let me tell you about what that weight is. There is 220 yards on here, so each one is 110 yards. It's 100% extra fine superwash merino wool with a 19.5 micron count, so crazy soft. And I think this might have been a one of a kind. I just love, actually I ordered some of the yarn from Devin.
Nice.
I can't remember, but it's a blue that is, some of the money is being donated. I think it's ACLU. I can't remember because I ordered a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to do a sweater out of it. So I'm excited about that. So one lucky peep is going to get this one. It is all through engagement. It doesn't cost you a dime to be able to do it. Thank you, Claudia. Hi, Karen Kashiwagi. Boy, I am talking a lot today. Hold on.
It happens.
Water. All right. Super easy. This is all through engagement. So if you hit the emojis at the bottom, every time you see something that you love, or you like, or you're like, I'm just dumbfounded by how amazing the products are, you're going to get 1 entry per reaction. I always love to, I know it says care, but I think hug.
Yeah, I think hug too on that one.
Yeah. The next is every comment you make, you're going to get 5 entries.
The more comments you make, the more entries you receive. And there's a super quick way to get the most entries in one action, so to speak. And you're going to click that little arrow in the bottom. And you can click shoot the other one.
Yeah. There we go. Sorry. I'm trying to get this one. There we go.
It's a little large.
So I shared to my stories. So we're going to do shared to my stories. Karen, thank you for sharing to Instagram. We really appreciated it.
Lots of places to share. WhatsApp, Instagram. You can send the link directly to someone. The more shares you do, the more entries you're going to get. So after you click share now, as we showed a second ago, you go back and say share to and where, and that gets you 11 entries. And it lets us interact with new peeps and hopefully become their local yarn store no matter where they are located.
Absolutely. So based off of yesterday's shit show, I was like, I am not trying a third time. We were just struggling. Let's see who's going to be the lucky winner of this fabulous prize valued at more than $30. Jerry Milo. I love that.
Jerry is local or local-ish.
That's what I was going to say, local-ish.
Next time you come in, let us know you have a prize, and we will get it from the cabinet. If you can't make it in person, next time you make an order, let us know in the notes you have a prize, and we'll include it in your pretty pink package. Some of our beautiful stitch stoppers and elegant enamel shawl pins for you guys to look at.
I didn't realize how low we were on the stitch stoppers.
Yeah, getting down there. I love this maple leaf. I'm a silver person, so I love that one.
All right, hold on.
We also have these very cute little storage bags. You can hold your tape measure on them and clip it to your bag, and then you never lose it again, because I'm pretty good at losing tape measures.
Oh my gosh, tape measures, class supply tins.
I know.
I just buy a new one. I'm buying a new one for my trip, because then I have everything that I need. And I don't have to search for it in my 97 bags.
Yeah.
How long do we keep the prizes for?
We keep them approximately 1 month. If they are not picked up, we recycle it to another winner. We only have so much room in the cabinet, so pick up your prizes.
Pick up your prizes, people. Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm looking for this. Hold on. I need to open another thing for...
Let's come over here while she's doing that.
Thank you.
Love these Zing needles. I believe they are aluminum and they are color coded. So you always know at a glance what size needle you're using.
We also did a reorder. I don't know if we even talked about it.
The red Tunisian crochet hooks.
Yes.
Those are awesome.
And there's going to be a new Tunisian crochet class from Brenda, who is just...
Oh, that's right.
I am loving that. Hopefully we got yarn to her.
I think we had a couple of questions for you before we decide on the yarn. But
Do we have the leftovers? I thought so, of my one project that I double-stranded.
I need a color? I don't know.
My vest.
Oh, no, we don't.
I don't know where that is because
you gave it away.
I did.
You did.
Oh, there we go. Look how generous I am. I'm like, oh no, we have this. Okay. The first thing I'm going to talk about, we have so many really fun accessories coming into the boutique. And the one thing that we sell so many of are the FreshCut Paper cards. I think the price point is amazing. I don't know if you've bought cards lately, but I bought Everly a Valentine's Day card. That wasn't fancy schmancy. It was like a one, $6.99.
It's outrageous.
Outrageous, unless you go to the dollar store.
Yeah.
And what I'm finding is these really cute FreshCut paper cards. They're pop-ups, which Everly loves, so that's what she's getting for Easter. And they can keep them up for a while. Number one, they last forever. Number two, you don't have to water these.
Yes.
And you can write love notes. You can send them. When my dad was in the hospital, I saw lots of people have these cards because they didn't have to be taken care of. And I just love the idea of it. We brought in 4 new cards. The minis are really popular. You can pop them in the mail. They are going to need 2 stamps, but still. Okay, look at even this. Here's the card that it comes in, and then you write everything over here. So I love that. 2 stamps on here. This is the brand new Easter one.
So cute.
Oh my gosh. I think my mom had an Easter egg tree when we were little, and I think my niece took it. That was one of the things that she wanted. There's a little card that you can write a love note in it. And I love the apple blossoms with the little Easter egg hanging from it. Karen said she bought several, and they're a great price. So it comes in this little case. This is where you're going to mail it from. Little love note. And then it tells you right here to open, squeeze the vase, and push up. So I'm going to show you how easy it is. I just kind of stick my finger in there because I'm like, how do you squeeze something that's not? And then pop it up. You can peel this off. Look at. Is that so adorable? Cute. There's a little bunny. I think so cute for grandkids or someone older in your life because this is definitely the Easter egg tree is something. To me, it's an older generation, but I see the younger generation is doing more things like this too.
Very pretty. Carolyn said, I believe she has some she crocheted doilies to go under them.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
All right, I'm going to put this back on here. I like that was an easy peel off. You know how sometimes the adhesive, now do you see on the inside? When they go home or they want to save it for next year, stick your finger, pull it up. Okay. That's number 1. Here is another new one. This is the Garden Lilacs. What I like about these cards is they last forever, tread lightly on the earth, and 1% is donated for the planet. And that is the name of the organization. Here is, I love all Kristen. Kristen does a great job with notes. She keeps us on our toes. This is the FreshCut Paper Garden Lilacs. Again, this purple back. So even the card's beautiful. You don't have to lick and stick. You get to peel so your tongue doesn't. That always creeps me out.
I just always worry about a paper cut.
I think like the germs that are on that from the whole distribution.
That's such a pretty flower. I love these flowers.
Okay, here's this one. Remember, they say to squeeze, but I'm like, just stick your finger in there and push up. Hold on. I just got my nails done, and you know how like you're used to a certain length? Now
Yeah.
they're short again. All right, let me peel this one off so you guys can see. Here is the beautiful lilacs. These are not crazy tall. They're about 5 to 6 inches. Claudia, I love lilacs. I love the smell of them. In my old house, I had a lilac bush.
Yeah, my other house we did. That was really nice.
Yeah, I want to do that when I did a lot of hydrangeas, and most of them have died. So note to self, that spot was not good for hydrangeas. Yeah. All right, would you like to see more? All right, here's a new one called Blooming Roses. This greeting card is perfect for birthdays, for a thank you, for thinking of you. Love and friendship, party favors. I've seen that one. Tablescapes, offices, host gifts. Okay, so here's FreshCut Paper. Beautiful card. And if you're a stationery person, this is really thick paper. Okay.
Oh, that's so pretty.
This one. This is a new one. Oh my goodness. Again. Let me push nicely. I know you can just squeeze, but I'm always scared I'm going to bend the back. But here, that's really what you do. And you're supposed to bend it.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Okay. I'm going to get another one. Okay. I have learned a trick of actually, you know how many orchids we've killed?
Yes.
So here's the trick that I learned. Pull your orchid out of the pot, and it's in a plastic pot. And if the roots look gray, it's time to water them. If they look green, wait wait until they're gray. I have had I'm going to say beginning of November. I haven't lost one flower on it.
Nice.
Which is
keep them
shocking.
Alive, one ice cube a week, but you don't know how to get them to bloom again.
I think you have to, don't do the ice cube trick. This is what I heard because I went on TikTok to find out information. They are a tropical plant. So when you give them an ice cube, too cold.
Okay.
Just do the gray trick. All right, here's another one. This is a beautiful orchid. I love that. We have this gorgeous orchid.
Melanie's, oh my God, the roses.
Right? Again, squeeze the back. Push it open.
Oh, how cute. It's on a little frame.
Right?
So pretty.
I think it's perfect for spring. Load them up and just give something that they can keep enjoying for months to come. We have one big one. Sorry. Good thing you weren't showing all of our notes. One big one. Can you guess what it is? This brings me such joy. I love, Claudia, I don't know if you can save the new one, the one losing flowers, but that, I cannot believe I haven't killed it. I love hummingbirds. They remind me of my mom, and I guess it's kind of a spiritual thing for people with hummingbirds. Look at this beautiful back. Again, extra postage. And here's what I love. Scan the QR code, and it tells you how much postage it's going to need.
That's awesome. At the time of printing.
Yes. Well, they would have adjusted it. Okay.
True. That is true.
So here's one of the big ones. Oh my gosh. I just love this. So here we are. There's extra little hummingbirds. It gives you instructions.
Oh my goodness.
Unfold. Let me take that out. Unfold the base. Push up from the bottom. Sorry, the orchid's coming along. All right. Push up. Now, you're not going to believe this.
Look at that.
There's hidden hummingbirds that you pull up. So it's more. There's 4 of them. Let's see where the rest of them are.
One in front. Is it blue?
No. No. Oh, here it is. Oh, I love this one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't that adorable? And it's great on both sides. Here's the front. Here's the back.
Amazing.
Love, love, love. Oh, sorry. And then you're supposed to separate. It says separate the wings? Separate the wings of the birds.
Do they pull up a little bit, maybe?
I don't know. They're kind of glued. I don't think you need to do that anymore. Separate the wings. Oh, like this.
Ooh, wow.
Do you know what's funny? Like I ordered these. I don't ask a lot of questions. I'm a very quick decision maker. My gosh, I just love
pretty.
that.
That's amazing.
And these are under $13. Imagine a card that you're getting. It would not be like this at all. So those are the FreshCut Paper. We've got the new one, new largest hummingbird. The new small one is, we have an orchid, we have a red rose, we have a lilac, we have the Easter egg tree.
So pretty.
Put that on the back. There we go. So fun. You need one of each on account.
Okay.
Yeah. Put it in there. I just think they're fabulous. And I am a person who does do cards. I just think they're great. We are going to change out our display and put all these fun ones.
I can't wait to put the hummingbird one up.
I love the hummingbird. They do have a large Easter egg. Now I'm like, I should have ordered that. But next year. But fantastic. We'll keep all the goodies to the side. So that is one of the fun things that I found at the last trade show. Aren't they fantastic? The details are unbelievable. Here, this one goes with that.
I need to send this to my in-laws. They have a lot of hummingbirds at their place.
They do? I love that. And I mean,
So
I think like every detail of this is really well thought out. The cards, the envelope that you can QR code. What is the right postage? I'm just going to, maybe we should have some of them here.
I know. I love this one, the orchid.
The orchid?
So beautiful.
Maybe we'll put them on
cute.
the front. Yeah, I just think this is fabulous.
We'll have fun deciding where to place them.
Yeah, and the new ones too. Oh my goodness, come on, sir. Pop up. There you go. Don't be scared like I was. You're not going to break them.
It does take a pretty firm push to get it
does.
in all the way.
If you're gentle, it doesn't work quite so well. Even these, you can like jingle, jingle, jingle. My mom was a teacher and always gave our kids pop-up cards, which I love, except for they wrecked them. You know, they're a little rough on them. She's like, it doesn't matter. Just let them enjoy them. So I've been getting pop-up cards foreverly. Is there a small hummingbird card? There is. I don't know where it is, but yes, everything comes with a card. It's just in my stack, Claudia.
The little card you write on?
Yes, everyone has a card. It's just in my stack, and I don't feel like going through it again. But yes, 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 there is one. I don't know. It's somewhere in my stack. All right. So I can't wait to see what you all are ordering. And you know what the nice thing is? We have the rigid, if we're shipping them to you, don't worry. It'll go in a rigid mailer that they won't come crushed your way. All right.
I'm pretty excited for today's yarn.
Me too. I can't decide what my yarn's going to be for the Sweater Lab #2 for our first spring sweater. So I'm excited about that. It's either going to be Linen Whisper, which I love linen, or one of the new yarns. I'll probably do a new yarn, but just gorgeous spring yarns are coming right now. All right. The yarn that we're talking about right now is Berroco Iris. Just to tell you about this. Ooh, I wish this was a 3 because
I know, it would be perfect.
Luscious. Luscious. This is a worsted weight. It is a chainette construction with nothing blown in on it, but the fiber content is 10 out of 10. I'm going to say 11 out of 10. It's that amazing. 50% cotton, 32% bamboo. So that's the cooling fibers. 10% merino to stabilize the plant fiber. And then this is what makes it amazing. 8% brown yak.
It's so soft.
And that's where you're seeing little bits of the colors. The yak is as soft as cashmere.
Yeah.
Berroco is one of those companies that I think the price point of their yarn is crazy good for the quality. It is a hand wash in cold water, lay flat to dry, a generous 218 yards per skein.
Nice for worsted weight. That's awesome.
Yep, and it's going to be kind of in that heavy worsted. It's 17 to 18 stitches on a 7 to 8 needle. If you're crocheting, 16 singles and 22 rows and 4 inches on a 7. I love when,
Nice.
Yeah. We're going to show you, I'm going to show you a couple of the colors, and then I'll show you some pattern designs. This one right here is color number, let me say, 608. It is called Platinum, and it is a warm silver. It is a natural, you can see the darker bits is the yak, the brown yak, just crazy soft. You get, for the yardage, in 100 grams, we're getting 218 yards. That's because of the chainette construction. It's essentially an I-cord that a machine does. Karen, I'm not sure. You should go on their website and look. We also have color number 606, Cocoa Malt. This is the undyed version. I think it's stunning. You can see
in that one.
You can, and so it's going to knit up really marled looking. The wool, cotton, and I would say the wool and the cotton and the bamboo are the background, and then you see the little bits of the yak. Only 8% yak makes a huge difference. Something striped would be gorgeous out of these two if you're looking for more of a natural color. And then the last in more of the natural color is this beauty. This is color 605 Rodeo, and I would describe it as a cool brown. It's going to have more of those tones. It's like a cocoa color, a light cocoa.
Really pretty.
And you can see the darker cocoa is the yak. Great stitch definition. All right, we have a beautiful booklet that comes, that you can purchase. What I love about it, on the back of their booklets, they have a QR code that you can scan to watch a virtual trunk show of the collection. I think it's fantastic. The price is less than $3 a pattern if you are purchasing the booklet like this. And we'll talk about some of the designs, half the designs, and then I'll show you the rest of the fun colors. So here is that. Here's another QR code that's going to give you more product information. I love this crochet design. This is called Bristle Front. It is crocheted, and I like the ruffles. I think that's kind of a little fun design. I think I would do, this is just me, I would probably do 3 ruffles, then 2, and then something in the middle. I think that would be a way to make it look a little bit more aesthetically what I would like. Lois, I love the natural colors too. I like this, it's like a square V, so a little bit of décolleté without being too much. It's a 3/4 sleeve. The sleeves are done in rounds. The sweater is done up and over, which is fabulous. Next, we have this beautiful sweater, Cebu. And that, I would say, is knit in the natural. which is color 606, Cocoa Malt. Obviously, there's a set here because there is something underneath. I like this little lace detail with the X's underneath. I like that crisscross. Definitely something different design-wise. So this design has a round yoke sweater with a really pretty detail at the bottom, and then this fun vest / tank top. Remember, like, she has a top underneath it because the armhole depth is deeper. You can definitely seam that up if you want. There might be some side boob. I'm not really sure. I'd have to try it on, but I think we're doing a trunk show of this one. So if you go to our website, the trunk shows that we're going to be offering in the boutique are already up there for Berroco. All right, third design is Nightjar. To me, very wearable. I think a lot of the crochet bags are way too big, and then you put stuff in them, and they're too heavy. I love that it's short. It has a tie, so you can see there's almost like little leaves at the top. So cute. Wearable. It's actually a purse instead of just a farmer's market bag.
I need to post a picture of Ray's Tunisian bag for their senior project.
Yeah, we want to see that.
Brenda's mom lined it. We got it last night.
Really? Is it gorgeous?
Yeah, it's nice.
All right. So that, maybe there's a few more. Yep. This is what I'm saying. You can tie the tie where you want it.
Nice.
All right. More colors. We were in the natural. So now I'm going to do, let me put it in my aesthetic order because I just can't help but do it. I'm going to let you talk about this one. This is color number 609 Blush.
Beautiful soft pink. And you can see the dark bits. That's the yak in there in the natural yak color. Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
One of the things that I like about Berroco in this line especially is a lot of times in spring, we find that they're pastels. Like wire cotton's always pastels. I know there's lots of people that love pastels, but we need jewel tones too. And in this line, they did a great job of incorporating a color or a couple colors for each season. I love this blush. It's really kind of a gray pink, like a rosebud gray pink, and that really happens because of the undyed gray yak.
Beautiful.
This beauty, color number 625, is called Sunset. It's a beautiful coral. And it's interesting, you don't see the gray as much because it's a darker dye. And the fibers are dyeing so different. You can see a lot more striations in this darker color. The bamboo shines through almost like a silk. So you're going to see a little bit of a sheen, like right there.
Shows up pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty well on
that
camera.
is the bamboo. Next, color number 611, Buttercup. This is a perfect name for that. I'm going to say it's not a really warm sunflower. It's cool. It's a cool yellow, and that is accomplished, again, by the variations of fiber and how it dyes. Again, I can definitely see the bamboo.
Hello, Patty Milsick.
Oh my gosh, Patty.
Patty is watching. Look, Patty, it's your color.
All right, next in the lineup, love this one. This is 603 Turmeric. I would say it's an antique green gold.
Yeah.
Beautiful, whether you're a crocheter or a knitter, this yarn is going to be perfect. I love the chainette construction. It makes it lighter and really easy to work with. Joyce, I agree, 625, gorgeous. I love this brassy one, though. It would really look good. You can see it looks good with a lot of the colors. I like these two together.
Mm-hmm.
I also like these two together. It's kind of a little nod at Natique. All right, next, not too early to start knitting your outfit for St. Patrick's Day or March coming up. This is 616 Green Energy. So pretty. It is a Kelly green, but I'm going to say a soft Kelly green. What? Lisa Savine says she watched her friend win over $100,000 on The Price is Right.
My goodness.
Kathy Delgado, the gold would look gorgeous on you. What did she win? Because I know it's not money. What were her prizes? Because that's what I loved about Price is Right when I was a kid. Okay, for those of you that are in the blues,
Pretty.
we have this beauty, which is called number 621 Beachside. I think this is stunning because of the gray. You can really see the gray in that one.
Yep.
It is a sky blue, a warm sky blue with the gray. Gorgeous. Ooh, I love this one. This is 610. This is what I'm saying.
Pretty.
Do you guys see like your palette? There's a color or two that would work with anyone. This is 6110 Blue Edge. I'm going to say Blue Jay. It's a beautiful, clear Blue Jay. And what I like is it's darker. You're not seeing the gray quite as much. You can see the gray in the colors that are softer than that gray. It's called brown yak, but really it leans gray. And last but not least, we didn't forget the purple people eaters. We have this gorgeous mid-range purple, 615 called Fanciful. I'm going to say it's a great wisteria. It's darker than lilac, but it's like a really beautiful shades. And the yak is just stunning in this.
I want your top in that color.
Oh,
pretty.
yes.
Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. We have more patterns to show you, and then we have other patterns that we think would be a great fit. I am wearing Imperialists. I love it's almost like you have a slight basket weave. You have garter stitch with yarn overs and then a twist. Nope, it's a double decrease.
Yeah,
Double decrease, it's a yarn over, double decrease, yarn over, and that's giving you that line. You guys know I'm in love with the basket weave type of look. You would wear a tank top underneath it if you wanted, but I'm just saying, even me, and I'm brassy and bold, I probably would wear a tank top underneath it.
Yeah.
The size, this one's a little oversized for me, but I like it. I'm just wearing it over one of my dresses. And I have long sleeves, so it's kind of a fun way that you can see that you can do a lot with this. It's not just a summer tank top. My body was cold, and I'm like, this is perfect to put over it. I love it in the yellow. I'm short-waisted. This one's a little bit longer for me, but that's okay. You know what? You make it a little bit shorter. The color that I made is 606 Cocoa Malt. So here is my color. You can tell different dye lots. This one's a little darker to me, but still really nice natural. This would go with linen everything. Linen pants, linen dress. Like if you have a linen sundress, you don't want your arms to show, just add that. You could even, if you want a little, it's long enough in a drop stitch, drop shoulder, but you could pick up and do a little bit of ribbing if you want it to be a little bit longer. Thanks, Sarah, for sharing. We appreciate it. It is cool. It's really interesting because I can feel the coolness of it. Like my body's warm, but the top's cooler. Really great details. It's a 6-stitch repeat, not crazy. Okay, I love this one, minus the ruffle. I don't want the ruffle. You may want the ruffle.
I like it.
But I think such a fun little top. This is Dove. It's a V-neck. I think like a silk cami under, a silk tank top. Claudia, I will tell, let me look. I don't know if I can tell you that right now. Hold on. Let me tell, I have to look at the sizes because we made this a while ago. This is a 42. For me, I probably would do a 36 next time. But they wanted about 7 inches of positive ease, somewhere between 5 and 10 inches. Remember my thoughts on that. Do the ease that you want for your body. And the yarn is definitely, with all the yarn overs, there's a lot of potential. It's like Lady Layla. You can do a smaller size because on your body it's going to stretch out. I think this is gorgeous. I can see people who live in hot climates, this would be gorgeous. And I think you can put a cami underneath it, but a linen tank top or a silk tank top is going to have a different look, and it's flowing and cool. I love a fitted tank top, but in the summertime, I prefer linen or silk. I just think it's cooler on my body.
Guess who's watching?
Who?
Juan.
Juan, I love you. I did ask Juan about the poncho yesterday.
Yes.
When he has time, he will figure this out. This is really just a granny square. Fast, fun. I can see Joyce wearing this. Melanie, I can see you wearing it. Like I said, you could do the ruffle. You could not do the ruffle. Really cute. People are saying, how many does this gain? This is the purple. All these designs are from one person. I think she's done a great job. So they're saying 4 to 10 inches of ease. Again, I don't agree.
That's a lot.
Too much ease for this. But if that's what you want, that's okay. This is what I would say. Measure your favorite type of open shirt. I would do probably a 36 because I know it's going to stretch out. I'd bring the ruffle to the point. Bev, I agree with that too. You could have the ruffle go all the way around. That would be pretty. If you're going to do that, you're going to do extra stitches in the center to get it to fold over. Otherwise, it's going to fold up. So cute. You can see why she has a lot of positive ease, and that's okay if that's what you like. I think this is super wearable. This is a Violeteer. It is knit out of this beautiful pink blush. I like a round yoke. I like this little bit of lace. It almost looks like hydrangeas, like the hydrangea. Very easy to knit. You can see positive ease again. Up to you. I love they have PDF support. They just do a great job. Here's another thing that a lot of people you don't know this, but before I knit anything, I go to the website Ravelry or the company's website to see if there's an errata. I don't even want to start it unless I've looked, especially if they're new patterns. I highly recommend doing that. And not, I think Knitting Fever does a really good job. Berroco does, like the big names do a great job because a lot of people are knitting their patterns, crocheting them, and then they find a little bit of errors. No matter how good you are at writing a pattern and having it test knit, you're only as good as your test knitter or your writing skills or your tech editor. Mistakes happen. I mean, I can tell you, even a simple, I think we write a really good pattern, but we can find little things a couple years later that we're like, oh, let's do an errata on that one. Let's fix that one. Because I'm like, oh, we could have wrote that better. And the more you write patterns, the more your style kind of changes a little bit. All right, let's see some other patterns that Susan has found that I think is perfect. Oh my gosh,
I know.
I've talked a lot. This would be gorgeous.
Right.
The Corin Cardigan by Rebecca Clow.
We have a sample of this sweater in a different yarn. Very fun to make.
Great in this. To me, this look now of wearing really minimal sleeves in your sweater and just wearing a little something over it. I love a V-neck. You can see on this one, she still has all of the yarn overs there. There is a round yoke, a V-neck. Susan knit a V-neck for us. Is it a V-neck? I think so.
Yeah, it's on the mannequin back.
I mean, it's adorable. All right. Oh, this would be gorgeous. Agave by Dando. Melanie, I could see you wear this one. I love this. It's a worsted weight yarn, manipulates it by using a bigger needle. She definitely has positive ease on hers, which I get that's her style. I just sometimes wish they offered smaller sizes. Yeah. Love this. Like this design, it's like a wheat lace. It gets bigger, bigger, bigger. So attractive on, and you can see the sheerness.
Oh, I thought there was something on the sleeve
of the fabric.
I need to make that one next.
This is a fun one. Avenue vest. You guys know vests are so hot right now. I always love when I'm knitting something and my daughter and my daughter-in-law are like, that's gorgeous. Nice. I was like, thank you. This is Avenue vest. I like that she gives options. There's a V-neck and there's a round neck. So whatever style you're interested, this is one that you would wear something underneath. I can tell already this is a very deep armpit. It is not for people who want to just wear it by itself. You can see here is her underarm, and that is how far it goes down.
It's almost 3 or 4 inches, isn't
it? You can change that if you want, but that's on you to, go up further and do the math. It's also because she has a deep V. Oh, I think this is gorgeous. This would be a fun class to teach. This is Kenosha. Look at that. That needs to be put on our list. Very skill building. And the pre-work could be just to do this, the ribbing, and they could do a hat or a cowl.
How neat.
Gorgeous. Let me put that in our favorites. Brenda, if you're watching, that's where I'm saving patterns that I think would be great for classes. Oh, always. Anchor sweater, perfect for really 4-season, a year-round sweater, depending on where you live. If it's cool at night in the summer, this would be really nice to have to put on your kids. I love his smile. We have a daily waffle. So cute. I would like that short sleeve, long sleeve. I love that pattern. It's we'll say 3 rows of knit and then 1 row of knit 1, purl 1.
Really nice.
Really nice. Oh my God. How cute is this? This is a new one from Tin Can Knits. Bestie hoodies. You know these are going to be great. Really, Tin Can Knits, to me, fantastic designers, write a great pattern. I mean, this is like your favorite sweatshirt. And if you did it in one color, or maybe like the 3 of the naturals, how gorgeous would that be?
Pretty.
You're like, dang it, put that on the list.
I forgot my sign.
Yeah. Okay, gorgeous. Seaside tee. Stripes. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, it's 11 o'clock. I have talked an hour and not even finished all the patterns, but the other patterns that we found, we will post them. Susan will post them on our YouTube recording of the video. If you have any questions, give us a jingle. Our phone number is 916-714-7719, or you can email me directly, hello@knitikyarns.com. Again, I'm wearing this gorgeous Imperialist knit out of Iris. Do you have something or
I forgot it in the back.
All right. Well, we're done. We'll see everyone tomorrow. Have an amazing day. And the boutique is open 11 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.